It's nearly Christmas.
It is nearly Christmas.
No, still grumpy about it, though.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Grinch?
Hey? No, I'm not that grinchy. Kate will say I'm grinchy.
I think you're okay.
Could be worse. I don't know how, but it could be. Do you know what? Let's talk you around how it could be worse. Let's get through this and have a go.
Right, we won't say what was just going on in
Honestly, starting to question my employment choices. So, Matthew is trying to figure out why the heating doesn't work on this R8.
Not the time of year to lack heating in a car.
Well, I think actually it's not the fact that the heating doesn't work. One side of it works really hot and one side of it's really cold. So you just have to change sides of the car depending on which flush you're having.
To be fair, my car does that.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's probably got the same problem as this then.
Fix it then.
It's another Audi as well.
So this is kind of a bit baffling at the minute, but we'll work through it. Matt's just double checking the wire into the heater control valve underneath. So it's got a shut off valve and it shuts it off in left and right sides. But what it's doing is not what we expect.
Of course it isn't.
Mitch is on with fixing oil leaks. This is had a clutch, main seals. We're just doing rocker covers now. Yeah, we've got to sort a few other bits and pieces out, and then that can go back for Christmas. That's a big job, that is. So that's okay. And then Thomas has got titters, and this is in for gearbox service, Haldex service, and a brake fluid change. So he's about to go through the joys of doing a Haldex pump, aren't you, dear boy? So RS3s, TT RS, Golf Rs, Kate's Ateca, anything with a Haldex, which is a clutched rear differential. So they're front wheel drive cars with a prop shaft that's constantly spinning. And then this era thing is basically like a bike clutch, and it engages in and out to apply load to the back axle. Now the most it can apply is 50% of the torque, because it can't take torque from the front axle. So the front axle has torque, it can never disengage that. So it can't go 100%, it can only ever go 50-50. Same with Gen 2 R8. Yeah, it's rear wheel drive, but can apply 50% of torque to the front. So it's the same with these. So when people go, oh yeah, you can do 100% split, you can't. It's only 50-50. You can just basically engage four wheel drive. But it's got a control unit on the side, this side. It's then got a hydraulic pump or an electric pump, right? And it's got a reservoir of high performance hydraulic fluid. The clutch is submerged in it, and then this is an actuator. So basically what happens is that pump sucks in the fluid through this strainer and then pushes it out between the two O-rings into the gallery to engage the clutch, and that's how it engages in and out. So you can change the fluid, which is what is dripping out.
Let's have a look.
And I don't know whether you can see the underside of it, Dav, like how black that is. Which don't get dripped on much.
Yep.
Yeah? But what happens is, so that's essentially clutch material out of the Haldex, and that material sticks on this strainer. Now this one wasn't too bad, Tom's just cleaned it. So we always take the pump out and clean strainers off. Kate's was quite bad in her Ateca. We'll have to try and find some photos now, or I'll go and Google it now of how bad they look, and they get completely blocked. And then that burns out the pump, and it burns out the Haldex.
Right.
So if you do a Haldex service, which we would sort of say really every 40,000 miles or 4 years, or if you're doing a lot of track work, Christ, once a year,
right.
If you're on track all the time, I would be anyway. It's what, 50 quid in oil? It's nothing. But pull that bloody pump out.
Yep.
Because it's not necessarily the fluid that causes the failure, it's the pump being blocked,
right,
or the strainer being blocked.
And
you see that quite a bit.
Worst case for the failure then, is it a whole new Haldex system?
So if it burns the pump out, well, we'll go and look at prices now.
Yeah.
Yeah, or if you burn the front Haldex coupling out, then you're into changing Haldex.
Right.
But I guess it can get expensive, mate.
What do you know off the top of your head what Audi recommend on this? I'm guessing they don't.
I don't even think they give a service.
I want to say 6 years. Yeah.
Do you think 6 years is it for Haldex? But I don't think they take no. So yeah, so Mitch is saying now 6 years for changing your oil, but don't take the pump out. Oof. So we've got this argument with a client at the minute now where we've done a transmission service on an R8 manual, and he's like, why have you charged me for this? Because Audi say it doesn't need doing. I'm like, yeah, but we know more than Audi.
Yeah. And that's just
there's a reason why my place is full of R8s and Audi isn't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we went for dinner with TPS the other day, and they shift more R8 parts to us than the rest of the TPS network do in a month.
Wow.
That's how many cars we do. Well, mate, look at it. I mean, it's ridiculous. There's another 10 over there. So that's what we stand on, the experience we have with these. But get your Haldex out, give it a bloody good clean. And we do the same, like, when you see Gen 2s that have had a hard life or anything like that, we do the same, see the same there. Because on a Gen 2 R8, you've got the diff fluid, which is back here, and then you've got the Haldex fluid, and you've got to change both.
So what about the Haldex controllers that you can get?
Yeah, so Syvecs do a Haldex controller, which allows you to adjust. It basically takes the signal then, so it takes the load signal out of the engine ECU, and it takes the traction control signal out of the ABS module, and it fudges them to engage. Yep. Or you can put it in a special mode, which just makes it front wheel drive. So you can do a burnout for drag racing.
Okay.
So we use those on the R8s, especially when they're twin turboed, but also we can put them in burnout mode, or we can put them in rear wheel drive mode.
Right, okay.
So it doesn't let the Haldex come in at all.
So you could effectively make your TT RS rear wheel drive?
Yeah, which is your TT RS front wheel drive or your R8 rear wheel drive.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying now. I saw a new R8 GT for sale, and they want 260 grand for it. And I'm like, go and buy a good Gen 2, give me 50 grand, and I'll build you a GT copy. It's that simple.
Idea.
It's wheels, body kit,
Yep.
Haldex controller. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some seats.
Yeah.
So
you might be on something there, sir.
Red belt.
And some red belts.
And you could say the same with the RS6. Is that a GT, the new one, the limited edition?
The new limited edition RS6. I don't know whether they called it a GT or just a...
I'd need to double check, but it's the crazy white and red one, isn't it? The press car.
Yeah. But, yeah.
So there we go.
Service your car properly. And this is why I do believe specialists are better. Not saying all dealers, but primarily better than dealers.
Yeah.
Because we see this sort of thing in, day out. But... Tis what it is, mate.
Another top tip.
Another top tip.
Right.
From your top technical tackle. Tit head. Yeah.
Right. Let's carry on with the...
Onwards and upwards. Davey La.
Right, we're back.
For consistency reasons, this looks different.
Somebody fucked up the memory card.
Yeah.
I'm not saying who it was.
No. Put in the comments who you think it was.
Who it might have been.
Mitch.
So I've now come back to lovely Swindon.
Yeah, so the walk around we did of Graham's Discovery, you hadn't got that, which is probably a good thing. My rant on car tax, you ain't got that, which is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Kate telling you some home truths about me, you haven't got that.
So actually, maybe it was an intentional mistake.
Thing. Yeah, but now she'll think it's on purpose that we've cut her out of the video.
And I've done that before and got in trouble.
Yeah, she done such a good job last week that she's cut this week. So, yeah. But you can go and follow her OnlyFans page.
Oh! Cut!
No, you've got to leave that in.
I will leave that in. What about your nice Beamer bike? Show me that.
My Beamer bike?
Beamer bike, look.
Oh, yeah, my new Legos.
Look at this.
Well, actually, I had it. I think Kate bought it for my 40th.
Really?
Yeah, and then Jack built it. Because they were all over it now, look.
So we got that, and then we've got... This is actually pretty cool, isn't it? Purpose-built display thing.
Yeah.
Go on and run us through them.
So you've obviously got the Lamborghini Sian.
Nice.
GT3 RS.
Very cool.
Chiron. RSR race car. So that was the very, very first one. So that hasn't got the engine stuff like the others.
Oh, yeah.
That lifts up. That lifts up.
Yep.
Empty. No engine.
No engine. No engine.
And then the SF90.
Oh, is that the latest one?
Or the SP3 Daytona or whatever they bloody call it this week. And that does that. It's got a moving engine.
Nice.
And my favourite part, that hasn't got it. My favourite part on all of them, Dav, is Porsche luggage.
Oh, that's cool.
And then you got the F40 underneath.
Oh, yeah?
The Back to the Future car.
The DeLorean.
And then the Senna.
What the hell's the jigger one?
And then, the only one I am missing now is the new big McLaren one.
So if anybody would like to donate to the channel.
Yeah, crack on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they do other stuff, like at home, Jack's in the middle of building a Peugeot race car or something.
Yeah.
I like those because they're stuff we work on, so to speak. So they're cool, they look good.
You need an R8 now? Really?
I've never done one.
Have they not done one?
No. They're the little ones, but not the big Technic ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm running out of space because in the other areas is my helmets.
Yes, Hemlets. Shiny ones, matte ones,
And they're all crashed in mush.
oh, yes.
Yeah. The forks are out of the motocross bike because I came in the other day and there was fork oil on the floor. So that was forking marvellous.
Is that like fork handles?
Yeah, fork handles.
That was a Christmas thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we've got the forks out.
Yep.
So they're going to Paul's PCR
Yep.
to have fork seals put in them, so that's all right. So at least it's there for when I don't ride it.
It looks pretty.
That's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that, and Mr. Edwards' is racing calendar. We got two actually. Oh, it's Mikey's over the other side.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
Mikey's
I'll
is
walk
the
over
other
and we
side.
can have a look at that before we
All right.
go.
So yeah, George put 2 cover pages in, you know, because he's special. But yeah, there's some good shots in it actually.
Yeah.
He actually looks all right on a bike for a slow lad. So yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
Where could somebody get one of these fine
I think the
calendars?
best thing to do is to go onto Instagram and message George.
I thought he was touching his bum then.
Yeah, that's his old man. So Neil, obviously these two are the ones that Neil and George are the ones that built my engine room.
Aha, of course.
But the best photo, so that's him and Spud at Castlecombe.
That's a cracker, that is.
Now there's a photo of him in front of Spud because he hole shotted in one race. I'm like, why didn't you put that in?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, but everyone knows Spud is faster than me. I'm like, yeah, but it's your calendar, dickhead.
Exactly. It's your calendar.
So, yeah, it is good. And then Mikey's is over the other side as well, so that's quite cool.
Nice.
I know. And then because he got all excited about signing his Honda contract, he turned up in his levers.
Hey! There's Dan the man.
Honestly, innit? He was the type of kid at school that on a non-uniform day would still go in his fucking uniform, wouldn't he?
Was it full kit what?
Full kit wankers. Yeah. Honestly, I'm like, why are you... Pecco Bagnaia does not sign his MotoGP contract in his fucking levers, George. But,
There you go.
Well. He's special. He needs help.
We'll see more of him next year,
Yes. So go check out George Edwards on Instagram. Tell him you want to buy a calendar.
won't we? Yep.
And Mikey's is over the other side. So we're going to have a look at Mikey's now.
Okay.
So, yeah, we did a nice little walk around Graham's car, didn't we? And his car's gone now. So
Yeah, so.
we can have a look around my Golf if you want, which is for sale, which Graham brought back.
Nice.
Right. What did we want this side? I've forgotten. We done?
I think so. I don't think we lost anything else.
No.
So we're going over there to look at a calendar.
Yeah. So, what have we got over here? It has gone mental. I have got a manual gearbox with a worn-out selector fork.
Aha. It's a bit wibbly wobbly.
So it's worn the bottom out of the selector fork, it's worn the ring off.
Yep.
So I've got to strip that, sort that out for customer.
Yep.
We've got the interior out of JPP is now dry. That can go over and get put in. Corey's is pretty much ready to go over the other side because his gearbox is just having a cover put on.
Is that this one?
So yeah, I'm going to finish this when you go.
Yep.
So this is Corey's gearbox. Nigel's gearbox is in a trolley somewhere. Where's it gone? Trolley somewhere. What have I missed? There it is. So that's Nigel's gearbox. You'll see more of that on Friday when we strip it down.
Yep.
Because that's, spoiler alert, Friday's video. And yeah, this is Mikey's one.
Ah, there he is. Look at him.
Looks like a twat. Spent like a week with him last week. You just like, the enthusiasm of an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
I just don't have it anymore.
Workshop calendars have changed since my day, I've got to say.
We did get given one by Worth or something, and that is old school. But not quite old school.
Yeah.
That is pushing the boundaries PC.
Yeah.
So yeah. All you can do is message Mikey if you want one of these. So Rocket Ron.
Yeah.
Because obviously Mikey rides for Leon Haslam, and that's Leon Haslam's dad. But yeah, there's some good ones.
Good shots there.
Here is, mate. And
Nice.
that's a cool photo, that is. Elbow down as well. That's pretty much the mirror image of the one you just saw before.
Yeah.
It's bottom bend at Brands. That's over the top at... I'm sure that's out with Surtees at Brands. Looks like Druids. And then that's the cool one. He put his knee in the dirt, look, and it just spat up
That is cool.
everything behind it. So that's the photo I've got as well. Fruxton. Grid photo with Deo. And yeah. And then there we are. And there we are.
There you are.
So yeah, it's cool. Now all we need is a calendar done of you on your scooter, and my wall is complete.
Foot down. Pedro Acosta.
Call you Pedro Acosta. Anything to add? Davey fucked the last video up, so you've got to redo it.
Oh no. Does that mean my clip's corrupted as well?
But maybe you just corrupted the clip. No? Done? Happy now? Thanks for playing. You won't get much out of us over Christmas, because after Dav's been off a drink for 3 months, he's going on a 4-day bender. Of fruit juice.
Yeah.
No, I think we're going to have a chill out over Christmas, aren't we?
Yeah.
So you get one Friday, then you don't get anything out of us really for... We miss 3, I think, don't we? We'll try and get something out New Year's week or something.
Yes.
But I think we're just going to have a chill out. So thanks for being with us all year. It's been good, hasn't it?
It's been alright. It's been alright. Should make a little emotional 2024 clip.
Rather not.
Oh.
Not emotional.
Yeah, I know. Bit of a mega on you.
Meh.
Yeah.
No, thanks for being with us. We've had fun, haven't we, mate?
It's been interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got some exciting stuff coming up next year.
We're a year deeper into the YouTube's world, and we still don't understand it any more than when we started. Doesn't make any sense to us, does it?
I don't think anybody understands it.
Mate,
the
honestly.
people that say they understand it are winging it.
Yeah. All I know is the more viewers, the more subscribers you get, the more subscribers you get. That's pretty much it, isn't it, really?
Shit, mate.
Isn't it?
In a nutshell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to give us some advice on the...
Mate, honestly, it baffles me, because we got mentioned in Saving Salvage's video, and it jumped 1,000. And what's he got? 300,000 subs?
Something like that.
We got mentioned in Matt's video 3 times this month.
Yep.
And I think it went down. And he's got like, what, 3 million?
Bright lights.
So, I don't know. I can't work it out. But we'll have fun next year doing it.
Yep.
Chatting shit. Won't we?
Yeah. We've got some big plans, have we? Have we actually?
Have we?
Plans? I don't know.
Your big plan. I would really love it to see you pass your driving test. So I can scrape the taxi stickers off my car.
There's our challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get a car.
Or you just pass your test, and then I can leave the taxi stickers on my car, add fake, and drive your mother around.
Oh my days.
Right.
On that bombshell.
On that slightly awkward note.
And that's it. That's how we win. That's how I beat you in fights, isn't it? You try and get all alpha male and physical, and I just tell you things you don't want to hear,
Yuck.
and you leave the room.
Yuck.
Right.
Anyway, smash buttons, like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Have a happy New Year.
See you on the other side.
See you on the other side. Biggity bob. Oh, I haven't got my hat on, Dad.
Oh.
I want to do it with me bubble knob. Nope.
Please stop recording.